Hi there, and welcome back to the Joy of Crafting. We've gotten a lot of raw materials that we've got back to the base, and we've got them smelting. We also found a couple of baby pigs in the last video. It's the first time we've found those, so we're going to put those in the animal pen and get them trained up, ready to help us defend the new base that we're building. Now the new base is mostly just going to be a place to put a map room, so that we have a map room on the eastern side of the map. Use the map rooms to teleport to wherever, well, not wherever you want, but various places. So you want one on each side of the map, so you're never completely all the way across the map from one. That's what we're going to do. We're going to feed these guys some puffball mushrooms. Question is, where do I have some? Don't remember for sure where I left my puffballs. There they are. Whoopsie. I take them and then split them. I don't want them to eat all my puffballs because there are other uses for them. There we go. Got to feed your animals in order for them to grow up to be allies. I also got all these eggs. We're going to throw these in the compost heap to get them to ripen up a little bit faster. And hopefully they'll start getting done while we're still at camp. We got 5 eggs, so we won't be able to fit all of them in there. While I'm thinking about it, one of them's a rock nose, and the rock noses like to eat rocks. So we're going to put some ironstone in here for when the rock nose is ready to eat. I don't think anything else is going to eat that. Now let's start. We've got some wood upstairs drying. That's going to take a while. But, yeah. We're going to put some rotten meat in there. We've got a couple of things that'll eat rotten meat once we've got it ready to go. Or we've got one thing anyway. Wait. What eats rotten meat? I think I know what eats rotten meat. I think spiders will eat rotten meat. Okay, still got seeds and flowers. Hopefully that'll all fit in here. This is the flower box, this is the seed box. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room for seeds in here. No point in cooking that, I'll just let it turn to rot. Okay. Now what? We got the eggs cooked. Oh yeah. One thing is it takes different stuff. It takes different stuff to make the stuff I'm going to build here compared with building up my new tower. So I'm going to go ahead, build a Derketo shrine here. What does that take? Oh, it takes stone. I don't remember what else. Let me go ahead and build that on the top floor of this building. Where is it? That's it. Stone, wood, and twine. That should be easy to get. Wood. Oh no. No, yeah, okay. Stone. I thought maybe I cooked all my stone and didn't have any raw stone left, but not the case. Okay. Whoops. Oh, we've got that building. Now let's go figure out how we're going to place it. Just make sure we don't have any little bit of a sliver of corruption. Go stand next to the dancers for a second. Okay, now this is going to be the top floor. And we're hungry. Let's eat some food. Bit thirsty, we'll take a swig. Now, we're coming to the room from there. So we want our bed in the far corner over there, so we probably want to put this over here, I think. Let me actually stand right on the edge of this if I can get to the edge of it. Please move. I hate you. Now don't follow me into the corner again. Do you not understand that I'm trying to build? Just don't get up my butt when I'm trying to build, that's all. Alright. What do you mean not enough contact with the ground? Huh? Well, I'm not building it on the ground, so confused. Well, I'm not building it on the ground. It's got plenty of contact with the floor. This is nonsense. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't want to build it on the ground, first of all. So I guess I've got to put it kind of out in the middle of the room. I guess it won't let you build it close to a wall. For whatever reason. Problem there is now it's going to be just way out in the middle of the room. Oh, that's annoying. It looks like when I square it up, it'll let me put it a lot closer. Interesting. Okay. So maybe the problem is the diagonals. Apparently the diagonals are the problem. Let me square it up then. Okay, that's, I think, the best we're going to do with that. We'll put the bed over there. But well, that took long enough that we've probably got a lot of stuff smelted and crafted now. Okay, yeah, this wood drying is what's really slowing us down the most. We can't get a crafter for the wood drying thingy. Oh, we got lots of food in here. Oh, that's right, I threw a bunch of food in here because I didn't need it. I still don't need the ichor either. I've already got so many iron reinforcements. Hey, Cathibria, where are you? Oh, that's right, I told her not to follow me anymore. But I've got iron reinforcements for days. We get cracking on those. Oh yeah, I got another 99 in here. Is there anything else in my inventory I need to work with? I don't think so. That's roast. That's roast. Okay, we got tons of cooked meat. Just drop this down anywhere, because it's going to be a while before we get working on the cosmetics of the old bar room. Oh, she's not carrying the iron reinforcements. I left them in the chest is where they are. Okay. What? How did you do that? That doesn't make sense, Cathibria. Cathibria. Alright, now we want to get us lots of good materials so we can build a nice little tower in the northwest. The question is, how long do we want to wait for that? And let's go check on our eggs. Let's definitely do not forget they're in there. So we don't want them to hatch and have little critters die in a compost heap. Want to make sure we get them out not too long after they hatch. Oh, looks like they've all hatched. Let's get these guys out of here then, yep. Alright, they all hatched. Now, for one of the things we want in grubs, there's a lot of different variations of spiders you can get depending on what you feed them. Some rotten meat. Alright. Okay. We got the boars in there already feeding. Put the pebble nose in there eating the iron. Rock nose, boar. Now we'll put one spider in there. With rotten meat. And we'll put one spider in there with grubs and see if he goes for the grubs. As far as I can tell now, it looks like it's making the same kind of spider. And then we don't have any room. We don't have any more room. Okay. How long? Oh yeah, they can wait 20 hours now that they're out of the compost. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of the rotten meat in there. And we've already got plenty of the rest of the stuff. Okay. Now that means that we need you to carry the pets that we can't train yet. So we got 3 that are trained and 2 that can't train yet, 5 in progress. So, well, yeah, we got 9 pets total that we're going to be taking to the new place to defend it. Let's see. I'm wondering how much good stuff. I don't have many steel reinforcements. How many steel bars do I have? A lot. Hardened brick a bit. Okay. Let's turn half of these into steel reinforcements, which we'll use here later on. What's going on over here? Got a ton of iron. We need more steel fire to turn that into steel. we've got some. We're going to need more tar to do that. To get more tar, we're going to have to tan more hides, which we've got plenty. That's no problem. Just all your various little resource loops. You got to remember how to get one thing and turn it into another. Tan the hides, that gives you tar. Mix tar with brimstone to get steel fire, and then smelt steel fire with iron to get steel. Then you throw some black ice in there to turn it into hardened steel. Which we're not going to do that. We're having a hard enough time just getting regular steel. Alright, let's turn these into steel reinforcements. I feel like really the problem we're going to have now is just time. Getting especially this. Oh, we're going to need bark. We're going to desperately need bark to dry all this wood. Okay, so bark is bark. Bark and time are our two limitations. We've got plenty of wood, plenty of iron. We need more resin. I guess we need more stone to make more bricks too. For this base, not for the one we're doing across. Actually, we've got more insulated wood than I thought we did actually. We're going to be able to build quite a bit, I think. I think we're going to be able to build quite a bit on this next trip. Were there a lot of bricks in here? I think stone, yeah, we need more stone. So we're going to need more stone. We've got plenty of iron. We need stone, bark, and carry this for me so I can move. Stone and bark is what we're going to need. Let's go to the new base and get cracking on doing some more building. You're not carrying anything you don't need to, are you? No. Not really. Oh, I went up too high. I keep going up too high a level. Here's the map room. This is what you use to teleport around the map. Yeah, that's the one I want. And boom, then we're teleporting. As soon as we load up in the new area, we want to run away so we don't absorb too much corruption from this thing. We'll go ahead and take the damage because that'll heal. Oh, good. Dried trees right in my face. We do need that bark, and dried trees are the best place to get it. Pickaxe, or just the pick, I guess, is what it's called. The pickaxe is a pick on one side and an axe on the other. Try to get my terminology right. Okay, I forgot you only get 2 strikes on a dried tree before it disappears. Lucky there's a lot of them. What is that? Is that some of that red crimson lotus? And there's some more mushrooms. Don't find mushrooms very often, so I always pick those up when I see them. This is the... oh. Alright, well, we found a book. A couple of ghosts, left a book. This guy again. The bombastic warrior. Maybe not particularly bright, but he likes to brag about how tough he is. Stargazer's Crest. It's pretty close to where we're going, but not quite. Oh yeah, that was a camp. Okay, so we need to turn about 90 degrees right. Oh, there's an enemy we do not want to fight. Yeah, I've already found that location. Mushrooms. I don't know if I found a use for Amanita yet. The puffballs are good. Please don't. Don't scare me. Mr. Skelly. Mr. Skelly, you're scaring me. That was a close one. Lucky enemies can't climb cliffs. Yep, that's pretty much where I want to go. Alright, so what we need is still stone. Always need stone. Always need stone because it takes so much to turn into bricks and then turn those into hardened bricks. Stone and bark. You can get bark off regular trees, but it's very inefficient. Unless you also want a lot of wood, which I got plenty of wood last time. You are not juvenile. Where is... oh, I gotta turn left now. Maybe I went up the wrong cliff. Is it that over there? I think that over there is where I'm building. This place over here is pretty good too. If I was ever going to need more iron. Yeah, I got to cross. All right. What's that? That's an adult deer, I believe. Guess there's not going to be any dried trees in this area. I'm going to have to figure out what the better paths are in and out of this place. I know there are some, but I didn't really get a good idea of how to find them from the outside. I'm gonna fall trying to do that. I am in the general right area, yeah. Okay. And I probably picked the one direction that's actually not going to have a path up. Goodness me. Go ahead and grab plant fiber whenever we're running through it, because that was something I noticed we're a bit low on, even though we don't use much. Might as well. There we go. Might as well grab it when you're just running by anyway. Alright, clear a path. Alright, so we're getting up to where we're building our new tower, atop which we will put the map room. I haven't found any baby rams yet. Don't mind me, I'm just going around you to see if there was a baby. And there doesn't appear to be one, so you don't have to be angry. Don't have to be angry. Well, you were easy to kill. Alright. Let's... build some more foundations. Get this circle completed. We are using insulated wood. I forgot you're holding the goodies. So we're going to need a bunch of square ones and a bunch of triangle ones in order to make the circular-ish shape that we're going for. Oh, it's making all the square ones first, okay. Alright. Alright. There. There. And there. Let's go ahead and climb up, just make sure this is all lining up right. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we've got 2 squares, so triangles again. And then 2 squares. And triangles again. Two squares. Triangles again. And then finish the circle out with these last squares. Alright, we've almost got us a nice flat circle completed. Come on, get to the triangles. All right. swear, lady. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You really are doing it on purpose. Uh-oh. I wonder where that one went. I'm not going to be able to demolish it. It went underground. Oh well. Okay. Alright, we're getting quite a bit built here. Still overweight, so I've still got materials. Nope, switch to the triangle, come on. Alright. Just climbing up and up into the sky on our little round tower. Speaking of climbing, I'm going to have to put stairs on it too. Alright. You are stuck, aren't you? It's going to be kind of hard for you to get in my way like that, isn't it? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, well, the iron is what I'm running out of fastest. So maybe I was wrong about not needing more iron. Perhaps I was wrong about not needing more iron, since that's what it's using up the fastest. Is it failing because it thinks she's in the way? Okay, we have now run out of resources. Once everything's done in the queue, I I can't see what I'm doing now. Luckily it snaps pretty well, so I don't particularly have to see. Okay. Everything still looks right. Yeah. Good. Alright. I've still got one square left. Get out of your own way, please. Alright, well, we've got that much of it built. So let's go get some iron. I'll tell you what, this video is long enough. I'll just whack away at the iron on my own time. Iron and stone over here, there's a ton of it. And yeah. I'll get this iron and the stone, and I'll get a bunch of bark on the way home. Yeah, those aren't ready to go. We've only got 3 that are actually ready to go. So when we tune back in, I'll be back at home doing some more crafting and checking on my animals and that sort of thing.